was there. I did everything I knew, but somehow I still couldn't save you. There were nights I wish you sat in silence, like something inside you had gone too far away. You smiled when people asked if you were okay, and I believed you because part of me needed to believe you. I didn't know how much pain a person could hide while sitting right beside me. Some wounds don't make a sound until it's too late. I couldn't save you, and I have said that sentence 1,000 times inside my chest. I gave you my time, my hands, my patience, my prayers, but love doesn't always know how to reach where someone is drowning. And I hate that I was close enough to see you disappear, but not close enough to bring you back. I keep replaying the smallest things, the messages I answered too late, the quiet looks I didn't understand, the days I thought you just needed space. Maybe I missed something, maybe I should have asked twice, maybe I should have stayed longer, even when you said you were fine. But guilt is cruel, it builds a home inside every question that has no answer. Sometimes love becomes a witness to what it cannot stop. I couldn't save you, not because I didn't try, not because I didn't care, but because some darkness lies deeper than another person's hands. And still I keep reaching backward into memories, trying to change one word, one night, one moment that might have kept you here. If you could hear me now, I wouldn't ask why you left. I would only say I'm sorry. I didn't know how heavy it was. I couldn't save you, and maybe the truth will never stop hurting, but I am trying to understand that loving someone doesn't make you powerful enough to carry their whole life. I wanted to be the place you could return to, but maybe you were already lost somewhere I could not enter, and that is the grief I still don't know how to put down. I was there, I loved you, I tried, and somehow I still couldn't save you. I tried to carry you until I forgot I was sinking too. There were days I held your pain like it was something I could take from you if I stayed close enough, if I loved hard enough, if I kept my hands open, you would finally stop falling. But some nights you looked through me like I was standing on the other side of a glass wall, calling your name with no sound reaching you. And I kept telling myself, tomorrow you might hear me. Some people are not heavy because they wanna be. They are heavy because something inside them never learned how to rest. Some people can be carried no matter how much you love them, no matter how close you stand, no matter how badly you wanna be enough. I held out both hands until my own heart shook. But love is not a bridge if the other person has stopped walking toward you. And that is the truth. I still hate understanding. I remember the way I kept watching your face, looking for small signs that you were coming back. A warmer answer, a longer sentence, a little light returning to your eyes. And every tiny change felt like hope, so I stayed even when staying started breaking me in places I didn't know could break quietly. Ooh. Sometimes helping someone means losing yourself so slowly you don't notice until both of you are underwater. Some people can't be carried because their sorrow is not something you can live for them. You can love them, you can hold the door open, you can wait until your whole life aches, but you cannot choose healing on behalf of someone who no longer believes they deserve to be saved. I thought letting go meant I loved you less, but maybe it only meant I finally understood I was not God. Some people can't be carried, and maybe saying that doesn't make the grief lighter, but it tells the truth. I was not weak for getting tired. I was not cruel for needing air. I loved you with everything I had, but I could not keep drowning just to prove I wouldn't leave you alone. I tried to carry you, but some pain has to be walked through from the inside. At first, it was small things. A shorter reply, a longer silence, the way your eyes stopped staying in the room, even when your body did. I told myself you were tired, that life had been heavy, that people sometimes need distance to breathe. But deep down, something in me knew you were not resting, you were leaving slowly. The hardest goodbyes are the ones that don't look like goodbyes at first. I watched you fade one quiet day at a time, and I kept pretending the light would come back if I waited long watched you fade, while holding every memory like proof that you were still somewhere inside yourself. But love cannot keep someone from disappearing when even they no longer know where they went. There were moments you almost came back, a real laugh, a softer look, a sentence that sounded like the person I remembered, and I held on to those moments too tightly because they were all I had. Small sparks in a room that was already going dark. I mistook them for hope when maybe they were only echoes. Sometimes we don't lose people in one ending, we lose them in the space between who they were and who pain made them become. I watched you fade and I hated myself for not knowing how to stop it. I kept reaching for the version of you that still knew my name, still knew how to stay, still looked at me like coming home was possible. But every time I thought I found you, you slipped farther into somewhere I could not follow. I didn't lose you all at once, I lost you in pieces, and somehow that hurt more. I watched you fade until one day you were still there, but not really. Still breathing, still speaking, still answering, but something I loved had already gone quiet. And maybe that is the grief I still carry. Not that you left, but that I saw you leaving for so long and still couldn't bring you back. I watched you fade and kept calling it a difficult season, because goodbye was too painful to name. I thought you were just tired, the kind of tired that sleep could reach. So I told myself to give you space, to be patient, to not ask too much. But now I wonder how many times you were trying to stay alive, right in front of me, while I was only asking if you had eaten or slept enough. Some battles don't leave bruises, only distance in the eyes. You were losing a fight I couldn't see, and I keep hating myself for not knowing how bad it was. You were smiling, you were answering, you were saying, I'm just tired. And I believed you because I didn't know people could disappear while still standing beside us. I keep thinking about the things you didn't say, the way your voice got smaller in ordinary conversations, the way you stopped talking about tomorrow, like it was a place you no longer expected to reach. And I missed it, I missed it because I was listening for a scream when your pain had already learned how to whisper. The quietest wounds are the ones that teach guilt how to live forever. still remain invisible. If I had known, I would have stayed longer, asked twice, listened harder, held on even when you said you were fine. Accepting I was never powerful enough to save you from a pain you had hidden, even from the people who loved you most. I thought you were tired, I didn't know you were disappearing. I keep going back to every moment where I thought I was helping. The late calls, the quiet drives, the meals you barely touched, the nights I stayed beside you, saying nothing because I was afraid the wrong words might push you farther away. I did everything I knew how to do, but maybe everything I knew was never enough. Some helplessness looks exactly like love from the outside. Silence when I wanted to scream, but even love with all its heart open can still stand there unable to change anything. People say I should forgive myself, like forgiveness is a door I can simply walk through, but they don't know how many times I still replay your face, searching for one sign. I should have understood one sentence, I should have answered differently one night. I should have refused to let you be alone. Guilt doesn't need proof, it only needs a memory to survive. I didn't know. Some words, some touch, some way of staying that could have reached you before the dark did. And maybe that question will follow me longer than grief itself. If love had instructions, I would have read them until my eyes gave out. If saving you had a language, I would have learned it. wasn't enough. I did everything I knew how to do, and I still wish I knew more. I used to believe love could reach anything if it was patient enough, gentle enough, brave enough. I thought if I stayed close, if I learned your silence, if I held my words carefully, I could become a place where your pain would finally rest. But some nights I could feel you slipping farther away, even while you were sitting right beside me. There is a kind of helplessness that only love can understand. Love isn't always enough, and I hate that sentence more than anything, because I gave you everything soft, everything patient, everything left in me. But love could not unlock the door you had closed from the inside, and I was left outside, holding my whole heart like a key that no longer fit. I keep remembering how carefully I loved you, like one wrong movement could break something already cracked. I lowered my voice, softened my questions, swallowed my fear every time you looked too tired to answer. And still, there were places in you I never reached, rooms of pain where even my name had no echo. Sometimes being loved is not the same as being ready to be saved. Love isn't always enough, not because it is weak, but because pain can be older than comfort, deeper than promises, heavier than two hands trying to hold it. And maybe that is what broke me, not losing you, but realizing I could love you with my whole life and still not reach where you were hurting. If love was enough, you would still be here, and I would not be standing in this silence trying to forgive the one thing I trusted most. Love isn't always enough, but I wish it had been. I wish the nights I stayed, the words I chose, the tears I hid had built some kind of bridge back to you. But now all I have left is this terrible truth. I loved you as much as one person can, and still I couldn't keep you from disappearing. Love was wasn't enough, but God knows it was everything I had. Some days I understand it wasn't my fault. I can say it almost calmly, like a person who has finally learned the shape of the truth. But then a small memory returns. Your jacket on the back of a chair, a message I didn't answer fast enough. The sound of your voice, trying too hard to sound normal, and suddenly all the forgiveness I built for myself falls apart again. Guilt is strange, it can sleep for months, then wake up hungry. I still blame myself sometimes for not seeing more, for not asking twice, for believing you when you said you were fine. I still go back to moments that cannot be changed, trying to become a better version of myself inside memories that already ended. And I know that makes no sense, but grief rarely does. People tell me I did my best, and maybe I did. Maybe the truth is kinder than my heart allows, but I still wonder if my best was just another way of saying I didn't know enough to save you. I still wonder if there was a sentence waiting somewhere that could have reached you. If only I had found it sooner. The mind accepts what the heart keeps reopening. I still blame myself sometimes, not every day, but enough to remind me that love leaves marks in places logic cannot touch. I blame myself for sleeping, for working, for laughing on days you might have been drowning. And that is the cruelty of losing someone slowly. You start feeling guilty for every moment you were alive while they were fading. If I could go back, I don't know if I could save you, but I know I would hold on a little longer, just so you knew you were not alone. I still blame myself sometimes, even though a quiet part of me knows I was only human. I loved you with human hands, human fear, human limits, and maybe that is the hardest thing to forgive. Not that I failed, but that I was never powerful enough to change what was breaking you from the inside. I still blame myself sometimes, and I am still learning how not to. goodbyes do not arrive with doors closing or voices breaking. Sometimes they begin with smaller things: a chair left empty, a message left unanswered, a meal growing cold because someone no longer has the strength to come back to the table. And you keep waiting because waiting feels kinder than admitting they are already leaving. The heart often knows before the mouth can name it. Some goodbyes happen slowly, one quiet absence at a time. One less conversation, one less light behind the eyes. You keep loving the person they used to be while learning how to miss the person still standing in front of you. And that kind of grief has nowhere to go. I remember trying to keep everything normal, turning on the same lamp, making the same tea, asking the same gentle questions like routine could hold a life together. But silence kept growing in places my hands could not reach. And every ordinary day started feeling like I was rehearsing for a loss nobody had spoken aloud. Sometimes you start mourning someone before they are gone and feel guilty for knowing. Some goodbyes happen slowly, so slowly. You keep calling them difficult seasons. You keep saying they just need time, they just need rest, they just need space, until one day you realize you have been standing at the edge of goodbye for months, afraid to look down. I wish it had been sudden, at least then I would not remember every step of losing you. Some goodbyes happen slowly, maybe that is why they stay inside us, because there is no single moment to blame, no final sentence to return to, just 1,000 small endings stacked quietly inside the chest until breathing starts to feel like carrying a funeral no one else can see. Some goodbyes happen slowly, and I think I said goodbye long before I knew I had to. I used to ask why you left, as if an answer could give you back, as if understanding would make the empty chair feel less cruel. But lately I ask different things. Were you tired? Were you afraid? Did the world feel too heavy for too long? And somewhere beneath all my grief, I stopped needing you to explain your pain. Sometimes love changes from wanting someone back to wanting them free. I hope you found peace somewhere softer than the life that hurt you here. I hope the weight finally left your chest. I hope the silence no longer sounds like fear. And even though I still miss you more than I know how to say, I hope you found peace, even if that peace took you away. I still see you in ordinary places, a seat by the window, a cup left untouched, the hallway light at the end of a long day. And sometimes the missing comes so suddenly, I forget how to breathe. But I am trying to love you now, without pulling you back into my pain. Grief is love with nowhere to go, but maybe prayer can carry some of it. I hope you found peace beyond the nights you couldn't survive, beyond the thoughts that lied to you and made you feel you had to disappear. I hope somewhere you finally know you were never too much to love. You were never a burden, you were only tired for longer than anyone understood. If I could hold you one more time, I would not ask you to stay. I would only say, rest now. I'm sorry, it hurts so much. I hope you found peace, and maybe one day those words will stop breaking me. Maybe one day I will say them without feeling like I am letting you go all over again. But tonight, with everything in me, with all the love that still has nowhere to land, I hope you found peace. I hope you found peace. I still miss you, but I hope it doesn't hurt where you are. I carried it longer than anyone knew. Your silence, your absence, the questions that kept waking me. At night, I carried the guilt like a second body, something invisible but always there, sitting beside me at dinner, walking with me through every ordinary day. Some grief doesn't leave, it just gets heavier. erase it. I finally put it down, not because it stopped hurting, not because I forgot, not because I loved you less. I put it down because my hands have been shaking for years. And even love should not require a person to carry what already broke them. For so long I thought letting go would mean betraying you. Like if I stopped suffering, I would be saying your pain did not matter. But now I understand. My sadness was never proof of my love, and punishing myself was never going to bring you peace. Sometimes the last thing we do for someone we love is stop bleeding in their name. I finally put it down, the blame, the impossible questions, the version of me still standing there trying to save you. I put it down because I cannot keep living inside the moment I lost you, when time is still asking me to come back to my own life. If you can hear me, please know this: putting it down is not leaving you behind. It is only me trying to keep breathing. I finally put it down. I finally put it down slowly, with trembling hands, with tears. I still don't know how to cry. I put it down and whispered I loved you. I tried, I'm sorry. And then, for the first time, I let the silence belong to you. And the rest of my life belong to me. I finally put it down, but I still carry the love differently.